Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Tasneem Rehman, Associate Professor at Sage University, Bhopal. Welcome you all in the third video on design thinking. So in this video, we'll continue with the differences between qualitative and quantitative method, the purpose of user research, and some example of it. Qualitative versus quantitative data. So what's the difference between these two? Interviews and case studies are examples of qualitative research tools. These are often more exploratory and seek to get an in-depth understanding of the experiences and everyday lives of individual users or user groups. Whereas in the quantitative data, it's all about surveys and formal experiments. Quantitative user research method seeks to measure user behavior in a way that can be quantified and used for statistical analysis. So these two research methods have their own benefits and drawbacks. As such, each can be used for achieving different goals. Which method you choose depends on what you want to achieve, as well as number of practical concerns such as what type of project you're working on, your budget, and your time constraint. User research rarely relies on just one form of data collection, and it often uses both qualitative and quantitative research methods together to form a bigger picture. The data can be applied to an existing product to gain insight to help improve the product experience, or it can be applied to an entirely new product or service, providing a baseline for UX design and development. So, what is the purpose of user research? Here, I've come up with three excellent reasons which will help you and identify why user research is of prime importance. Empathy is at the heart of design. Without the understanding of what others see, feel, and experience, design is a pointless task, as said by Tim Brown, that's CEO of the innovation and design firm IDEO. The type of user research you should do depends on your work process as well as your reason for doing user research in the first place. So, the first excellent reason for doing user research is to create designs that are truly relevant to your users. The second is to create designs that are easy and pleasurable to use. The third one, to understand the return on investment of your user experience design. Let's go through each reason with an example. To create designs that are truly relevant, the most fundamental reason for doing user research is that it's the only way to achieve an understanding of the people who are going to use your design. If you understand your users, you can make design that are relevant for them. If you don't have a clear understanding of your users, you have no way of knowing whether your design will be relevant or not. And a design that is not relevant to its target audience will never be a success. Let's look at an example. In 2005, Korean consumer electronic giant Samsung did a number of ethnographic user studies that completely changed the way it thought about designing TVs. Together with the innovation and strategy consultancy R&D Associates, Samsung representatives visited people in different countries to observe how they live and talk to them about their homes and the TV's role in their homes. What they found surprised them. At the time, Samsung and most other TV manufacturers primarily designed their TVs with technical specifications such as high quality pictures and sound in mind. The TVs were designed to show off their technical capabilities. But what Samsung found when visiting people was that they viewed a TV more like a piece of furniture. As a TV is turned off most of the time, people do not want it to dominate their living room. So Rather than show off their expensive TV with all its technological capabilities, they try to hide it away as much as possible. So, following this insight, Samsung changed its design strategy radically, moving the inbuilt speakers to make the TV slimmer and creating a subtler, minimalistic design that would fit more seamlessly into people's living rooms. So by 2007, Samsung has doubled its share in the global TV market because it had proven to understand how to make its TVs relevant to its customers. Now, the second point is to create designs that are easy and pleasurable to use. All products should have a high level of usability, that is, easy to use. And user tests can be a big help in achieving that. People expect products to be easy to learn and easy to use. They expect to pick them up and do things with them while only thinking about what they hope to achieve, not having to think about the product themselves. If your user experience is not good, chances are that people will move on to another product. Not to mention that your users will love you for creating a great user experience. So an example is WikiWen, a company that makes a living from providing a great user experience. Their product is a plugin which changes the design of Wikipedia article to make them more appealing and user-friendly. WikiWen does not provide different content from the classic Wikipedia webpage, but the company has thousands of users who praise it for the awesome user experience it delivers. To the left is the classic Wikipedia interface, to the right is a WikiWan version of the same article. The content is the same, but the experience is different. Now, the third reason is to understand the return on investment of your UX design. Although the importance of good design has become widely recognized, UX designers and researchers still experience having to fight for resources to enable them to do their work. Executives and shareholders sometimes fail to see the value in investing in user research and UX, user experience design. Although we can easily argue for the value of great UX, it is much more effective if we can show it. This is where studies to show the return on investment on UX efforts are worth their weight in gold. If you can show that the changes you made in the design generated more sales, resulted in a larger number of customers, or made work process more efficient, you have a much stronger case for investing in UX. The internet retailer giant Amazon is a good example of a company that has built its success on a focus on customer experience throughout the entire customer journey and that continually measures the user's experience. Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos argues that it is a better to have a long-term focus on customer experience than a short-term focus on profit. Often to the this Amazon shareholders who would prefer profit here now. So Amazon encouraged developers to do continual A/B testings of different versions of user interfaces so that they are always updated on how different variations of their designs are performing, and they have provided a software tool to help easily set up tests. As of now, Amazon is the largest internet retailer in the world and the most valuable retailer in USA. So here we complete with the user research step in design thinking. In the next video, we'll understand what is empathy and how to become an empathic listener while doing user research. So take care and we'll see you soon. Thank you.